We're back to Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, we are currently in the desert. Let me take a quick look at the picture. We need to go here. I don't think... Picture. The map. We can look at the map. I don't think there's anything that we actually need to do between here and there, so let's go. Hang on a second here. We do have a bunch of new enemies that we're going to be fighting. I don't know out here. Nothing out here that I'm concerned about at the moment. We want to go into here real quick though. Let's see. Is there anything that we need to switch? He just got auto potion. Let's work on jelly. It does lower his magic, but that's okay. Let's move. I don't actually know if there's anything else that anybody needs right now. Let me double check. Yeah, let's move that over. You're good. Let's go ahead and give him the glass buckle for now. I think we're otherwise good for now, so I'm not super concerned. All right, let's head on in. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. The tempest subsides. By the gods. Come on, let's go while we can. Indeed, let us press on. Must hurry, must find yummy yummies. Okay. So this area, other than this really pretty picture, unfortunately is actually filled with sand, because we gotta get past the sand part first. I have a lot of notes for this, and I'm hoping that I can follow them correctly. You good, Zidane? Okay, there we go. There ain't nothing here as far as I know, so... Alright, so I don't actually know what this is, but it's cool. We want to come up here. We actually can't go in yet. We have to come up here, pull this lever, and it opens. There are a bunch of new enemies here, that 3 of which I want to make sure that I eat. That's a weird statement. I don't think I've had to say that in a while. Okay, so I've got that. Let's head up this way. I'm really looking for enemies though. Like, we do need to fight things. There should be... Oh, down here. There's one down here. Get the magician's shoes. Let's see here. It teaches clear-headed. Let me check the abilities on that one, which actually really useful. Prevents confusion. So we do want to get that one going if we can, and then if we come up here, it's really hard to see. There's an ice staff. I think we already have one of those, but are we gonna get any enemies? There we go. So there are a few that I don't care about, and there are a few that I need to eat. This is one I do not need to eat. I'm not even gonna bother with this guy. I'm going to just use Blizzara on the core. Don't hit it because it will counter you if you hit the body. I think you can steal from it though, but I'm gonna melt it because it can be problematic. And don't hit its main body. Make sure you use magic. That was not what I was looking for, by the way. Oh, I guess I'm already out here. Don't go up there yet. Come this direction. Let me make sure that I'm on track here. Okay, if you want to come down here, I want to get this, which is fine. And then I want to come over here and put my hand into the hole, because that's safe. Uh-oh, sand's coming. It kind of blocks off some things, so we do want to head down this way. As you can see, we can no longer go back the way we came, but we can go up here. There's straight up like at least 3 enemies that I need to fight here. Okay, so as you can see here, we can't get up there yet, so don't worry about it. However, we do want to come in here. We get a needle fork, I think. Yeah, we have 2 of those. I don't really need them. Up here we get a tent. And I think over here we've got a little house. Hi. Let's give him a letter. Thanks for delivering the mail. All right, what do we got here? Kupo, strange people came into town and destroyed the entire place. What the heck is going on, Kupo? I don't want to see any more pointy hats. Manev should be careful too. Maybe you should move elsewhere. Things are terrible in Vermesia, Kupo. Are we going to be okay here, Kupo? I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. Alright, we get a Kupo nut. We cannot turn it in yet. Let me save real quick. I mean, we haven't gone far, but it's always best to save when you can. And I don't think he has anything else. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, so we're good. We are okay on stuff at the moment. Eventually we'll want to stop and heal, but for now we're good. First things first, let's head this how dare you? Head this direction to get a flame staff. I don't actually think there's anything up here. Tell me this is an enemy I need. Okay, it is an enemy that I actually need. So this is the carrion worm. Let's see here. I'm gonna try fire on this one. Now, Kina can hit for a lot of damage, which is one of the reasons why I'm not hitting him. I want to see if I can get... I want to see how much damage fire does on one guy. Not a lot. Okay. I think 2 hits should be good enough. Then get Freya off here. That would be great. I'm gonna have Zidane steal. Can we not be doing this? I'm gonna try and have him eat after that. These guys don't have that many hit points. Anointment. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we learn auto life, which is exactly what it sounds like if the user, revives the user upon KO status. So we want to make sure we get that. That's not the most important one. Hopefully we'll find the enemy. What did you just do to me? That's gross. I'm not using trance here. We should be done. Okay. So that is 1 of 3. Like I said, I don't think there's anything up here. I know I just went up here. I don't think there's anything up here, but it's cute. It's a little area you can like walk in, which is cool. Okay, let's head across the bridge here. Let me check my notes and make sure that we are good. Wait for it. I'm looking for my notes. Okay, let's see here. First things first, over here, we get some desert boots. Let's head this direction first. Over here, we get a remedy. I think there's a... What? I think there's a mithril... Oh, is this not the side? I think there's mithril boots in here, or a mithril vest somewhere in here. Okay, as I was saying, I think there's a mithril vest back there. Okay, cool, and... Is there anything else here that I need to know? I had to get up and move, and... now we need to go this direction. I got a little distracted. Alright, get some mithril gloves there, and then if we go back here... Let's pull this lever. Interesting. Let's see. I think we're good there, and now at this point, we just need to head this direction. First things first, though, we get a potion, and then if we come up here, which is where we were, like where the sand was coming down, we get an elixir. So cool, all that. Head this direction. You need to bash the button here to get out of these. If you go in to them, you do get to fight a sand scorpion. We haven't shown those off, have we? Let's go ahead and I'll just show this off. Why not? And you can kind of skip those chests, by the way. I don't want to go up quite yet because I want to fight the other two enemies. I am having a hard time finding for some bizarre reason. I'm not really getting a lot of battles at the moment, which is actually not nice. Which is actually not helpful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to steal from this then. But yeah, you can just jump out of those whirlpools using A, so it's no big deal. My goodness, that damage. We'll rearrange things in a minute, because, yeah, we're learning things left and right, so I want to make sure we do that. Yeah, so you jump out. Can you let me out? Thanks. Oh my god, that is... Okay, so what's happening is this particular sand whirlpool is pushing me to the left. Out. There we go. I'm just gonna get these. This eventually will be all cleared up and we'll be able to go through this way, but I don't do that. Okay. I don't know if holding the directional button for like which way you want to jump out actually works, but it seems to for me, so... are we in a good location? We're in a pretty good location. I think there's enemies in here. Let me see if I can't find the other two enemies. Not the carrion worms, we've already seen those. Hey, okay, yes, so we found one. I actually want to take care of at least two of these, like now. They will use Buzz, and if they use Buzz, you get berserked, and that's not particularly helpful. Let's see if I can't maybe... I might be able to eat these guys at this rate. No, no, not on Kina. Okay, on Zidane, that doesn't help either. Oh good, it missed. Okay, let me actually try and eat that middle one. Unless he gets... Are we really just trying to hit Zidane for a reason? Come on. Please eat it. I think we're far enough down. There we go. Learn Matcha Magic that may reduce an enemy's HP to 0. Or to 1, I'm sorry. So we just need to find a zoo at this point in time, and they are only in the trunk area. Let me see if I can't find one of those. I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna be like level 30 by the time I get there. Oh, well that was actually really simple because it's already here. Okay, so let me pause here because I actually have the information pulled up and I want to just pause on that. These guys have, how many hit points do they have? Yeah, did you know you could pause? They have 1,000, a little over 1,000 hit points. So they have a couple really nasty attacks, so I want to make sure we do okay here. So that's 5, that's about 50% down. I think we need a little bit more. So yeah, he knows White Wind, which is actually why we want to fight this guy. Let's actually go ahead and use Zidane here, and I'm gonna get Eat ready. He also has a move called Swallow, which would be really bad. I'm really hoping Kina eats him. That'd be really great. Nope, okay, we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna use a potion on Evie. My entire party is actually hurting pretty bad. It just dawned on me. Okay, let me get Eat in again. We're gonna want to heal at some point. do one more hit if this doesn't work. Okay, no, we got it. We got White Wind. I would say White Wind right now is probably the most important spell that you can get for Kina because we don't have a healer, which is like the biggest issue. And with the way things are going, we really do need to make sure that we're good here. I want to make sure we are moving along here. So far, so good. We did just pick up, what did we just pick up? We picked up mithril gloves. Okay, so we're all good there. For the record, we will only have Kina in our party for a little bit. Oh, Kina and Zidane, so just be aware. We're gonna have some fun shortly. Oh, and before we go moving on, let's go back here. Get some Gasol greens, okay, and then we can go up here. This is the point of no return for right now, just letting you know. Might you be Lady Freya? Indeed I am. We have awaited your coming, my lady. How did you come to know my identity? The King of Remesia has requested that we guide you to him. Along with the king, take me to him immediately. At once, my lady. Zidane, I shall go to see the king. Why not take this chance to rest? Yeah, good idea. This way, my lady. Alright, no, we're not gonna do the tour because we'll be here forever. Kind of strange place, don't you think? Hey, Vivi and Kina, let's poke around the town a little, okay? Okay, let's. I go search for tasty munchies. Okay, let me get to my notes here because there is a treasure that we can get. Maybe I should ask her to show me around. You could do that. I sense good tasties are here in this tree town. Alright, so let's head up this actually, let's head this direction first. There is a chest for money here, so I want to make sure I grab that. That is oh, he's gonna ask to be shown around. Let's go this direction. Actually, I think, is there an item over here? There is. You can get a phoenix pinion. Yeah, I do remember all of this. Let me see, let me check my notes here. Okay, let's head this way first. The first one we want to select is no yummy yummies. Trust me on this. This town. Got no yummy yummies anywhere. You can make famous Alexandrian dish Queen's meal. You have no famous Southgate bun cake? They're just like, help. Additionally, okay, we can watch Don't Hate Me. That should be fine. Look! Pointy-headed devil. Don't come any closer. You demon, leave my family alone. Okay. Yeah, things are a little rough going at the moment. The sandstorm that protects our town is powered by magic. To keep the storm in motion, we perform a sacred dance to the melody of a harp adorned with a magic stone. I hope everyone who stayed in Remesia is doing okay. Oh, that's Din and not Dan, by the way. Only a tiny fraction of us made it here to Clara, damn it. Okay, let's see here. I think... Oh, no. There's an item in here somewhere. So in here we get the thunder gloves. Okay, cool. So there's that. I need to trigger the next ATE. There we go. There's one. Sure. We'll do that one. You bastard. You killed my father. Bastard. 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 Oh my gosh. Well, a bit touchy today, aren't we? He's one of the demons that sacked Remesia. I haven't hurt anyone. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. I feel really bad for Vivi. He doesn't deserve any of this. Let's see here. There's a couple different areas and I'm like I'm not sure where to get the next ATE, honestly. We get another Phoenix Pinion over here. And let's head... Well, we can talk to people while we're here. Clara has not seen visitors for hundreds of years. I have a few items, actually. So she sells stuff. Enjoy. I'm trying to trigger the next ATE. Let's see here. So first of all, come to think of it, that VV kid didn't mean us any harm. I guess we got carried away. And if you talk to Dan again here, Dan actually does sell like a variety of things. I'm gonna pick up pretty much one of everything I don't have. Maybe a couple of the mithril armlets. Let's see here. We have the money, so I'm not particularly concerned. Mithril armor. I'm only currently with Zidane, by the way. I don't think that kid was a pointy hat demon. Really. Oh. Will we ever see Bermucia again? I don't know. Do you deserve to see Bermucia again after all of that? It's very rude. They're a mushroom. Mushroom! I never seen this kind of mushroom before. I hope it's edible. I sense a problem with Kina. Let's go over here. Sure. Are you a friend of that strange apron-clad individual? Yeah? I wonder where he learned to speak so strangely. Can we just use they? Why do we have to have he or she attached to that? Anyway. Let's head on down. We're gonna go find our friend at this point. Over here, by the way, we get an ore. We're currently, let's see here. Oh, and actually before we head down, because we do want to, let me head in here. Oh, poor Vivi. I've never done anything bad. I feel so bad for Vivi. He does not deserve anything that he's currently getting. Anyway, we get some money there. And up here, we get an ether. Cool. All right, let's go find Kina at this point. This is, you kind of have to do this at this point because otherwise I don't think you can. So let's go do this now. What do you have to say? Oh, she just has nothing to say. Anyway, our apron-clad friend is in here. I'm so hungry now. Even Spiral here starts to look like ice cream. What are you doing, Kina? So dizzy. Sometimes you're so annoying. Anyway, we go in here, fall down far. Too scary, but good thing we exercise. Hey, a treasure chest. It's about time we got our lucky break. But I bet there are no yummy yummies, or they rotten anyway. Anyway, we are now with Kina. Let me actually use a couple potions here, because oh my goodness. Yeah, sure. We can heal up at a Moogle, but I want to make sure that we are okay. We get a silk robe there. And over here we get another pair of magician's shoes. I think for the most part... So we've got the mithril armlet that I'm going to switch him to. And then I don't really think Kina learns much in any of this stuff. He already knows Loudmouth. So we're good here. And now we have to get back out of here. So let's head this direction. We can jump down. And then you need to go this way. You may kind of recall where we're at. Let me stop at the Moogle again. Kind of looking at the time here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to move on. Oh, no. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, let's head back into town. And we are actually going to go get the rest of the items. Is there any other items? I think there's like a couple more items that we can get. Yes, you can get into combat here, and no, it is not fun because you're only with, you were only with Kina, which is like fine, but the problem, of course, being you don't have your magic user. If you run into any stone golems, I would suggest running. Hina is pretty strong though, so you should probably be fine. Oh my god. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? We'll just do all three. It's fine. There is one more area that we haven't been, so... Let's go. We actually made it out of that with no battles. I don't know what to say, because I think the last time I got hit with nothing but stone golems and had to spend a bunch of money to get the hell out of there. Moving on. Let's see. So we got all that. We need to continue going up, ultimately. This is the only place we haven't been yet. Clarion people are kind of stiff, but they're nice once you get to know them. We're so happy the Clarions decided to take us in. In days of old, the folk of Cleria and Vermesia lived under the same sky. But Clarions fled to this tree to avoid conflict with the Vermesians, who began to value the acts of war. No, well, I guess war is bad. Vermesians are like us Clarions in that both societies value dance. Our tradition, however, is older, thus our dances evoke greater power than those of Vermesia. Anyway, let's move out of the way of this chick. Over here in the lawn somewhere. Is she in the way? It's possible. You can get some Gasol greens over here in the lawn somewhere. I thought. Am I in the right place? There it is. I was like, yeah. You go over here into all of that. Are you good? What do you say? Oh, no. I already talked to you. So in here... No, in here? I don't think there's actually much. Oh, yes, there is. I was going to say, is there much going on here? Yes, we get a yellow scarf, and I think that's an equipment item, correct? Yes, and it teaches Bird Killer, Millionaire, and Steel Gill, which, cool. Anyway, I think there's an echo screen somewhere, but I don't care to go find it. I have a message for Master Zidane from Lady Freya. I was told to convey the following. Zidane, this may take some time, so please wait at the inn. I'm afraid I cannot let you pass. Oh, fine. Alright, so Freya's talking to the king, I guess. And we need to rest. So let's head to the inn to do so. Help! What is the matter? The antlion's mauling a kid. The antlion, it's usually so docile. How could... We gotta teach that beast a lesson. This calls for immediate action. I shall inform the high priest at once. Hey buddy, where are you going? These Clarions are so damn lazy. You there, give me a hand if you think you're good enough. Okay. So we do need to go do that, and we will go do that, but first... I'm gonna head up here because there's a Moogle. First of all, there's a letter for Zidane. Oh, from Ruby. I decided to start a small theater, but I ain't had any luck finding actors. Do you know any actors who are looking for work? Man, how I wish y'all were here. Come to think of it, you Tantalus guys look like a bunch of outlaws. Just kidding. Kupo, is she looking for actors? I want to become an actor. So I don't think there's anything else here. Let's see here. Let me save and heal up. Okay, so first things first here, let me make sure that I've got the correct abilities. First thing I want to have, if I don't have it already, is I want to make sure we've got Bright Eyes equipped, and do we have Bandit equipped? We better. Where is it? I'm gonna be mad if we don't, because yeah, we have it equipped, so we're good there. I think Hina can't learn Bright Eyes. I don't even remember what Bright Eyes is equipped on. Honestly. No, he can't. So, that's gonna be fun. And everybody else just needs to be equipped as they are, so let's go. Definitely make sure you save before this, because Depending on how things go, I may be actually super frustrated because that's what happened last time I did this battle. So that's the antlion. Ah, help me! No! Hang in there, champ. We're gonna save you. Is the child alright, Zidane? Yeah, he's fine. Like hell I'm fine. That voice. Might it be Prince Puck? Freya, where have you been? I think it's Mad. That hurt, you stupid jerk. Here it comes. Okay, I hate this fight because we have 3 things that we can steal because there's one particular item that we're not gonna be able to get until later. And we don't really have access to it. Okay, so first things first, I want to head in here. So we've got Mighty Guard. Yeah, we have Mighty Guard that allows us to get healing, but we also have White Wind. So we're gonna be using White Wind pretty much on the regular. I'm gonna attack. He has 4,000 hit points. We're gonna track how much we've got here. It is great. And then I'm also going to use... Can you not get trouble on us? That would be great. Oh, it's on Zidane too. Okay, I got the mithril vest, that's nice. Let's see here. Steel. For the record, trouble will cause them to share their damage taken, if I remember correctly. So we do want to clear that up real quick. Did I get what I was looking for? I actually wasn't paying attention. Let's steal and see if we've got any items left. Okay, so counter horn is not a great attack, but it'd be fine. Come on, can we steal, please? Okay, Sandstorm is bad. Sandstorm is gonna hit the whole party. I'm gonna use, not even a snack. I'm gonna use White Wind immediately. Who's going into trance? Zidane. I see. I am in trouble. I really need to get this healing and see where we're at. Okay, we're okay. Okay, let's try and get that steal in. I really want... He's got a gold helm. Let me use... Okay, actually... Sandstorm takes you down to, like, much lower in hit points every time, which is why I'm using White Wind. To try and stay alive here. Can you freaking... Let me, I'll be right back. This is gonna take forever at the rate we're going. Hey, fucking finally. Holy shit. Okay. So, that took an extremely long period of time. Let me heal up, but we are going to just start attacking at this point. And I'm gonna use Blizzara, and we're gonna just go. Oh my god. It took forever. I love Kina's little transform. He looks cool. She looks cool. They look cool. I don't really know. A couple Blizzaras should take this guy down, and I'm kind of hoping so. I've got regen on my party. I forgot I gave Freya the staff to do Race's Wind, which casts regen. Really useful, actually. And really helped me get through this battle without dying too much. Are you gonna use... Oh my god. Can you just die at this point and stop attacking? There we go. Criminy. Yeah, that gold helm took me probably 30 tries. It was a lot. I didn't count. Should have. Yeah, that's with Bandit. That's gotta be like a 10% drop for steel. Anyway, if we get some stuff. Are you alright, Your Highness? Hey Freya, what's up? But how can this be? I heard that Your Highness disappeared upon leaving Bernicia. Yeah. Well, let us go at once to the cathedral to inform His Majesty. My old man, huh? Nah, I don't want to see him. Just say it. Tell him I said hi, okay? Later, but Your Highness! Take care, Vivi. He's so rude. Vivi, much nicer. He's the first friend I ever had. I gotta tell him something. I see, so you saw a Puck, huh? As mischievous as ever, Your Majesty. I haven't seen him in ages. I heard His Highness left Berbicia 1 month after me. That makes it 3 years. And yet both you and Puck decided to return to me in this time of danger. I am grateful. Freya, we shall conduct an ancient ceremony to strengthen the Sandstorm. Surely no enemy of ours would attack with the powerful storm protecting Clera. And with the help of a dragon knight like you, the storm should grow even more powerful. Ah, the ceremony from the time when Bernicia and Clera were one. I understand. Zidane, I met with utter failure when trying to defend Bernicia, and I will not allow Braun to exert her will upon us any longer. You've changed, Freya. I didn't think you were so strong when I first met you. I could not bring peace to Bernicia and thus fulfill Sir Fratley's wish. But now all I can do is protect this beautiful place. Yeah, protecting Clera is the best thing you can do for yourself. Doing so will help me. It's dancing time, I guess. I guess they do Irish dancing? I guess she doesn't need practice and everybody just knows how to do this. Do they really think a sandstorm's gonna keep out Braun? I don't know. This is a cute little scene, by the way, but how long is this gonna take? I mean, I guess it's a full song, right? It has to be. I'm about to get hit with another sharing video. Yay! And it's not demonetized, but oh, it broke. The strings have snapped. A terrible omen this is. The sandstorm didn't stop, right? Uh-oh. I thought we were strengthening the spell, not discontinuing it. Why did it stop? What did you guys do wrong? I can't believe the sandstorm disappeared. What happened? I don't know. I've never witnessed anything like this since we settled here. On the harp, there is a magic stone. Since ancient times, we have used the power of the stone to control the sandstorm. Perhaps someone is trying to invade Clera. I fear that you may be right, my lord. I only hope our enemies don't come up the trunk. Where else are they gonna get here? I guess by airship? How dare they imprison us like this, those wretched court jesters? Zorn and Thorn will never get away with this. I can't believe I got dragged into this. No one asked you to meddle in our affairs. It's pretty sad getting backstabbed by your own queen. It's all some kind of mistake. I know the queen. She would never betray me. Wishful thinking. Who knows what she's gonna do to the princess? I must save the princess at all costs. I wonder if Mother will even listen to me. Why did she attack Bermesia? And why did she arrest us like this? I must be sincere with her. She hasn't been herself lately. Actually, she's been acting rather strange since my birthday last year. The same day that tall man visited us. Maybe he had something to do with it. Come to think of it, that's when things began to change. Dr. Tot left Alexandria shortly afterwards, too. What happened that day? Queen Braun summons you. Come with us. What? How dare you speak to me like that? Quiet. With us you were coming, and that is that. What was that phrase? Oh yeah. Get off me, you scumbag! What was that? I do not understand. Understand what she said, I do not either. Enough, now come with us. Hurry up! For so long the queen has waited. Mother? Darling, there you are. Where were you? I've been worried sick. Here, come closer. Mother, there is something I need to ask you. What is it, darling? I will tell you anything you wish to know. Is it true that you're responsible for the destruction of Bermesia? Oh, well, no wonder you look so concerned. That is far from the truth, Garnet. You see, those Bermesian rats have been plotting to destroy Alexandria for some time. I couldn't just wait for them to attack and destroy our precious kingdom. So I had no choice but to take initiative. Mother, is that really the truth? Of course. I would never lie to you. I don't know if it actually matters, but I'm not gonna believe her. I don't believe you. Oh, darling, what's wrong? Why wouldn't you believe your mother? This dude! May I also play a part in this act? Act? Yes, an act from a beautiful play. There is a knight on a white horse. And a beautiful princess. It is a tale of tragic love. Did you pack your pepper spray? Overcome by grief, the princess must sleep for 100 years. I've seen you before. It appears we were destined to meet again. My sweet angel, come to me. Run away! I will take you to a world of dreams. What did I tell you about the pepper spray? She is beautiful, even in sleep. Impudent little girl. Zorn! Thorn! Prepare to extract the Eidolons from Garnet. That sounds not good. A belated happy birthday, princess. Hee hee hee. 16 years old, the princess has become. Draw the Eidolons from her, finally we can. Eidolons of eternal life. Eidolons of infinite power. Arise from the 16-year sleep. Let there be light. The time has come. Come forth, Odin, warrior of the dark. They just stole Odin from me? Thieves? What are you doing here? Tell me, why do you think the sandstorm disappeared? I don't know. I was surprised that there even was a sandstorm. Did you know the sandstorm was here for 1,000 years, and in all that time it never disappeared, not even once? Perhaps Braun is behind all of this. What about that guy who was with Braun? Actually, I'm more concerned about the guy who's with Braun and Bermesia. I'm more concerned about who that guy with Braun and Bermesia was. That man, I wonder who he was. Zidane, I'm going to head down to find out why the sandstorm disappeared. Okay, I was thinking the same thing. Let's go together. I'm gonna go find Vivi and Kina. I'll meet you at the town entrance. Okay, so at this point we can play only as Freya, like that's who we are. First things first, let's head, I think we need to head back inside. This is an act of someone with unspeakable powers. Could a magical force powerful enough to break the harp strings be aimed at us? I mean, we kind of already know the answer is yes. I knew they would come. I wonder why they can't just restart the Sandstorm. Magical stone is out of business, I guess? The stone has protected Clera since the days of old. I hereby bestow it upon you in hopes that you may learn to use it. Anyway, we get an emerald here. I think this is the only time that you can actually, like, get this. So, you know, make sure that you do. Anyway, behind the harp, we get a phoenix pinion. The strings breaking. How foreboding. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember where else things are. Over here, we get some ore. Here's the king. Hi. Have you seen Puck? No, actually, I have not. We are missing... There's an ether in here somewhere. I don't remember where it's at, though. And maybe we won't be getting it. I don't think I care all that much. Oh, wait, there it is. I saw it. Okay. But yeah, you have to get that emerald when you are Freya, so make sure that you do that. And let's head down to the inn. The disappearance of the Sandstorm heralds the coming of invaders. This could be the end of Clera. Why would it's fine. It seems like bad that like your Sandstorm fails the day, like the moment that there's invaders. Like, shouldn't it be, I don't know, shouldn't it like stick around when there's invaders? Like, isn't the whole point of a Stiltskin? How about a 3-piece combo of High Potion, Ether, and Phoenix Pinion for 444 gil? Sure. Let's go ahead and get that, because why not? Thanks to you, kid, I can continue my journey. This place is so dusty, you know, I can't stand it. It's because it was in a sandstorm. Anyway, first things first. There's a letter from Monev to Kupo. Let's read it together. People are climbing up to Clera since the sandstorm disappeared, Kupo. I have a bad feeling about this. What's going to happen? Will Clera end up like Bermesia? Isn't there anyone who can help us, Kupo? Okay, that sounds awful, Kupo. I'm gonna pack and leave with Stiltskin. Probably for the best. I'm gonna save here and then, I think we can actually head back to, I think we can come back in once we get everybody back, but I'm just gonna save here and then next time we'll move on at that point. See you guys then.